we're going to have a look inside the HM1.
Yeah, we happen to be here at High-End Munich 2023 at the booth of Audio Next. And Cameron asked me to open this HM1 amplifier. And this is a pre-series model which is here. And yeah, we just do it and see what's inside. So now take the lid off. So this is how it looks. So you see it's not empty, it's a lot of electronics in there. So as I said, this is a pre-series model. You might look some cables in here which are not quite sorted the way they should be, but it's perfectly working. So this is, from a technical point, a perfect unit. So you see here on the left and on the right, I always said this is a unit which is built as dual mono. So here you have the rectifiers, the capacitors and the power supply for the left channel. Then here it's the power stage of the left channel. Here it's exactly the same thing from the right channel. So the transformer has separate windings for the left and the right channel.
And if I'm not mistaken, another one just for the logic circuitry.
Yeah, right. The one for the logic is here. This is the logic board. So here you have again rectifier, capacitor, voltage controller, just for the logic, and the relay circuits. All that. In the center, this is the preamplifier section where you have the inputs on that side, and here on the circuitry for the high and the low EQ, and here all the output section. And this little one here is for the stereo bass circuitry. So as you can see here, I think altogether we have about 60 relays in there. So every stage which switches signal or the EQ is relay controlled. You can see all these PCBs. We have THD components where it's important. So for capacitors, this is basically what you see, capacitors and trimmers on that side. The actual electronic components are on the rear side where you have all the SMT components. Front panel, it's all built discrete here. There was no way to get them on one PCB, and so it's really all hand cabled. We wanted exactly these pots, we wanted these switches. We have, though it's just logic switching, we use the Alma switches, Alma rotating switches, because they just feel right, and that was important for us. Yeah, on the rear panel we have all the connectors there, and they are all hand cabled to the inputs and outputs. Hidden behind all the cables, that's the protection circuitry. So if something goes wrong, if you have DC on the output, on the phone's output, or if something, like if one channel will break, the whole output will be switched off, so there's no danger. So after every powering up, it will first control whether everything is all right, and then switch on. Also, this will be active when you switch from Class A to Class A plus servo, because in that moment, it took a bit of research to design the power stage in that way that you can actually switch it from one to the other. And in the switching moment, it makes some nasty things. So we had to have this time delay in there, which will switch the output off for that moment.
Yeah, that was something I noticed actually, because the prototype that was here last year, there was a little bit of a sort of click when you turned it, whereas now the new ones, including the one that I've got, there's a delay and there's nothing. It's just silent.
Yeah. We changed some things there.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so
that is excellent.
That's it.
Thank you very much. I'm going to get a couple just like shots of the inside, just because that's nice. Right.
I'm going to tie my shoe because it can't untie